Hello and welcome back. My name is Tis, and in this video I want to tell you about the man who has helped more people to heal than anyone in history. He's helped more people heal than Christ. Again, more than any person, more than any doctor in history, it's this guy. His name's Anthony. He lives in California, and even Tony Robbins couldn't get healthy without Anthony's intervention. We have Pharrell Williams, Sylvester Stallone, Robert De Niro, Novak, apparently the world's greatest tennis player. We've got Dwayne Johnson. The list goes on, and they're celebrities. Me, my mum, other people I know personally have healed things that seemed unhealable because of Anthony's books. We've actually never had to contact Anthony directly because his books are so clear. They explain things so simply, and like you can understand why the foods work and the way they work, that you don't need to contact Anthony directly. You just have the books, and that's why he writes books. Now, if it's the first time you're listening to this about Anthony and you don't know who Anthony is, I suggest you read his first two books. His second book is called Life-Changing Foods, and I don't want to say too much more on this video because he is being obstructed technologically so that his message doesn't get out. Okay, so I'm aware of that, and so I'm choosing my words carefully. Now, I have all his books. I only highly recommend his second book, and I also recommend his first book, but to a lesser extent, just because it's really geared towards people who have chronic illnesses. If you don't have chronic illnesses, then his first book is still good, still useful. There's still valuable, really essential information in there about how to remove metals from the body. But beyond that, really the second book is where things pick up a bit, and you get to choose your own adventure. You've got 50 different foods that he explains, sort of outlines each of those 50 foods. They're the way they support you emotionally. It's magical. I'll do a separate video on that book itself. But right now, I want to tell you about an event that he hosted today, which I think there was about 11,000 people there. 20,000 people got tickets, but only 11,000 people showed up, I think. It was the Light Blast event. So in this event, he has the power to call upon the light of heaven, you could say, the light of heaven, to blast the audience. And in so doing, that would undo negative energy, undo old wounds inside the audience. Now look, I was present, a friend of mine was present, and neither of us noticed anything remarkable. I did feel very subtle warmth around my feet and subtle energy moving around my body, but I'm not going to sit here and say that I was moved by the event, that it really struck me, and that my life changed. Having said that, he did say that it can take a few weeks for the knots to unravel and for things to be disentangled and for the results to show up. So that's Anthony, that's the Light Blast event, and that's my review of the event. It's free, so would I do it again? Of course, because it's free. But I wouldn't invite all my buddies over to say, hey, this is happening, it's so good, you got to be here. I wouldn't do that because of things I already mentioned. So if you haven't yet read his second book, Life-Changing Foods, go and start reading it like now. It's one of the most important books on Amazon.com at the moment. It is, I would say, critical reading, it's essential reading, and when you read it, you'll understand why. Again, I'll make a video for that in another video. This video is just about the Light Blast event and my review of the event, and I don't want to take up more of your time. We'll do some more videos in the coming days. I wish you all the best, and remember, we're still in the first 12 days of January. Meditate. Deep meditation in these first 12 days will set up positive opportunities for the rest of the year.